In China, online film producers prefer to work with book franchises rather than standalone stories. If the first part is a success, the cycle can spawn several feature-length films, or even TV series. But the harsh reality is, most of them don't even get a sequel. Well, as we all know, to err is human. When it comes to Chinese online cinema, it's hard to foresee which project will take off, which one will fail to connect with the viewer. Soul of Light is the first installment of what can become a long franchise. The film centers around Hong Yi, a scholar whose lifelong dream is to become a martial artist. But it seems like academic career and kung fu don't mix well together. When the authorities at Hong Yi's school learn about his passion for kung fu, they bar him from taking an exam. Meanwhile, a girl named Bingluan from the Fox's clan finds Hong Yi and takes him to her village that is facing a mortal threat. The vicious Zhao Feirong is trying to liberate underground demons. The head of the Fox's clan believes that Hong Yi, being the son of the powerful sorceress Meng Bingyun, is the only one who can help them. Soul of Light is based on the Sun God book series that was launched in 2009. It spent a whopping 8 months on the list of the top-read books on the site of Qidian Library. In 2016, there were talks about making both a feature-length film and a TV series. It took the movie 7 years to reach the viewer. Like many other projects based on popular literary cycles, Soul of Light is going out of its way to appeal to everyone. For one part, it wants to live up to the expectations of the fans of the books. It also wants to appeal to people who are new to the God-Son universe. And finally, it relies on action to avoid turning into a lengthy prologue that does little but introduce the characters and explain the world they live in. When the movie finally came out, it became clear that trying to please everyone was hardly an ideal strategy. According to the book fans, the only thing the film has in common with the novel is the names of some of the characters. Whether to believe their judgment or not is for you to decide. What's really important is whether Soul of Light works as a standalone feature film. Well, it kinda does, if you're good with unoriginal plots. Sadly, we can't spot any signs of an authentic world here. The film feels like another variation of the Heaven Sword and Dragon Saber. It's a typical fantasy action piece about a young man who gets dragged into a war between good foxes and evil demons. The latter are slowly gaining the upper hand, but wait till Hong Yi masters deadly kung fu techniques and kicks their asses. Despite that, the film is quite watchable. The story is told in 75 minutes and at a good pace. The special effects and action scenes are surprisingly good. The actors aren't superb, but aren't horrible either. There's one distracting thing, though, and it's the false teeth of actress Yu-Fei, who plays the main antagonist. But what could she do, after all? Remove them for the role? Nonsense. Summing up, Soul of Light is a one-time watch. Chinese audience didn't appreciate the movie, so the fate of potential sequels is uncertain.